Have you been considering whether your mental health might be deteriorating? Whether you are experiencing mental health issues or not, they have an impact on everyone. Whether or not from a mental disease, your mental and emotional well-being may occasionally change based on the stresses you are currently experiencing. Consequently, it's wise to check in with yourself and make an effort to determine the state of your mental health. Following that, here are 11 warning indications that your mental health is deteriorating. Number 1, you no longer care about the little things. Do your favorite pastimes all of a sudden appear uninteresting? If you've begun to lose enthusiasm for, if you have trouble appreciating the little pleasures in life, your mental health may not be in the best shape. Your life's excessive stress may be the reason of how you're feeling right now. Maybe you feel overburdened by all of your obligations and to-do lists. This could also happen when you lose interest in and no longer appreciate your previous pastimes and endeavors. Be a precursor to depression. Know that you are not alone if you believe this to be what is occurring to you. Are not alone, and that assistance is nearby. Talk with a trusted friend or a family member, or a mental health professional to get the help you need to navigate these troubling times. Number 2, you easily become overburdened. Do you notice that you're feeling overwhelmed more frequently than usual? Does it feel more like a chore when you have a to-do list for 2 or 3 things? You have 10 tasks to complete? When you begin to feel easily overburdened by daily tasks, this can indicate deteriorating mental health. Sherry Jacobson, a psychologist, claims an internal response to significant external stress may be feeling mentally exhausted. To assist, you can journal, practice mindfulness meditation, or write in a journal to deal with this overwhelming feeling. Number 3, you no longer feel the need to socialize as much. Do you find today's social interactions to be more draining? Whether you identify as an extrovert, an introvert, or something in between. When it comes to social interaction, we all operate at a similar degree of comfort. Pay attention to this if you ever feel like you're slipping below where you feel most at ease. Observe this. Even if it doesn't feel like it right now, socializing with others can make you feel better. 4. You don't maintain a regular sleep routine. Have you started to have a haphazard sleep schedule? Despite wishing to rise at a particular time, do you end up sleeping all day long when you wake up early? When your sleep schedule is inconsistent, this can indicate that you're under more stress than usual, and that your mental health is deteriorating. Try creating a wake-up ritual if you're having trouble controlling your sleep. And go to bed each night at the same time. This will restore your body too. It no longer disturbs sleep due to its consistent regularity of sleep and wake cycles. 5. You constantly feel exhausted. Do you frequently feel worn out or depleted despite getting enough sleep and eating well? Mental weariness may develop when you are under prolonged stress, according to Healthline. And this kind of weariness can give you the impression that you're climbing a mountain. When you are this worn out and consistently exhausted, you could experience more than just fatigue. Struggle to do anything. Healthline advises expressing thanks, unwinding. In addition to talking to a mental health professional and practicing yoga, medication, if it's necessary, for you. Everyone will have a distinct treatment plan, but regardless, there is a method you can use to help yourself get out of this exhausted state. 6. It appears like your anxiety is becoming worse. Do you have crippling anxiety when you first wake up that lasts the entire day? Are your daily activities affected by this anxiety? Increasing anxiousness may correspond frequently with deteriorating mental health. We are all affected by anxiety, whether or not you happen to have a certain anxiety issue. It's critical to keep an eye on your anxiety levels. An increase in anxiety levels might reveal a lot about your mental health. Stress can lead to anxiety, which has a number of psychological and physical side effects. If you experience excessive anxiety, you can notice that your heart rate increases and your breathing rate quickens. You may also feel a bit queasy. 7. You have mental and emotional turbulence. Do you feel as though there are too many things going on around you to pay attention? Which one of them? If so, You are not by yourself. It's common to experience these feelings occasionally, especially when you are under a lot of stress. However, feeling disoriented, and as like things are spinning out of control could indicate that your mental well-being is in jeopardy. Rick Hansen, a psychologist with Psychology Today. You are probably feeling disorganized because you are having trouble locating your core. As a result, you must feel at peace with yourself in order for your brain to feel more ordered. 8. You don't appear to be able to concentrate. Do you find it difficult to concentrate and stay on task? Is it challenging to understand what you're reading? Do you need to read that passage again? Time and time again? While it might be connected to potential psychiatric issues like ADHD, lack of focus may be caused by stress or poor health in addition to depression or anxiety. Self-care. Losing attention so frequently might be irritating, and those emotions are understandable and typical. Always remember to look for yourself, and keep in mind that assistance is available as you recuperate. 9. You might have trouble controlling your impulses. Are your decisions more impulsive now? Are you perhaps abusing yourself in some way? Whether it's engaging in retail therapy, binge watching your favorite series, or spending hours on video games. More impulsive behavior like this may indicate deteriorating mental health. You might develop bad habits as a strategy to handle stress in life. You can either find fulfillment or a way to detach from a pressing issue in your life. Therapy, mindfulness practices, and journaling are all fantastic strategies to start exploring some of these difficulties. 10. You are having a hard time feeling grounded. When you are grounded, you have a similar feeling of confidence as when you are centered and in harmony with yourself. Irene Langeveld, an energy healer and meditation instructor, claims the root chakra, located at the base of the spine and believed to make you feel secure, is where grounding begins. The use of your body to interact with the environment, such as hiking. Finding a sense of grounding can be accomplished by doing things like walking outside or practicing meditation. Any of the points mentioned in this video can you connect to, right? Consider your mental health. Perhaps slipping? If so, be aware that you have options for assistance. You can talk to a trusted friend, family member, or a mental health therapist for support. Please like and share this video if it helped you and you think it can help someone else, too.